What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back here with another update video. The fixtures have been released for next season as next season draws that little bit closer, as September the 12th is the start of the new season where we take on Everton at home. And only 5 days later, we got that Europa League qualifier.
Yeah, you say start of the season, start of the madness for
start of the madness, yeah.
Start of the absolute crazy fucking schedule.
But when's the last time we played at home? First game of the season.
Last season.
Aston Villa, that was right. Yeah, you're right. But, look,
we usually don't. You're right. I think before that it was 2010, so we went like 9 years without playing a game at home. But you wait, it's like London buses. You wait for one and two come at the same consecutively.
Yeah, so let's talk about the opening fixtures. Obviously, we've got Everton at home, like I said. Then we travel to Southampton away on the 19th, Newcastle at home on the 26th, and then United away on October the 3rd. But in between then, we've got so much madness.
Well, I think all those fixtures are going to be moved forward a day because of the Europa League. So it's going to be a day later than what's expected at the moment. The TV fixtures are announced next week, so we're going to find out more about what games are being moved and whatnot. But yeah, ending that little run against Man United away is going to be very, very difficult for us. We go into an international break after that United game, so maybe some of our players can get a little bit of a rest, but probably not because most of our players are going away anyway on internationals. But it's an absolute crazy start to the season. 9 games in 23 days.
Yeah, and then after that international break, they're talking, it's West Ham at home, which they're talking about potentially having fans in the stadium.
Yeah, there's rumours that could be the first game of fans back in the stadium the next season with the West Ham game. So obviously it's not going to be a full capacity, but it could be would be nice, I guess, to have a few fans in there for the West Ham.
Yeah, but no singing.
No singing. No, you get chucked out for singing. Like the West Ham all over the pitch.
It's basically like the Emirates. That's like Emirates week in, week out. But yeah, let's talk about some notable fixtures. Obviously, I said we got West Ham in 17th of October, and then our next big game is Manchester City at home, 21st of November.
And that starts a massive run in November, December.
So it's Man City at home, Europa League midweek, Chelsea away on the Saturday, Europa League midweek, Arsenal at home on December the 5th, Europa League midweek, then Palace away, and then Liverpool away.
What a tough run. Absolute mad run again. But apart from that, I think all our top fixtures against the top 6 are pretty well evenly spread out. But that's a really seriously hard run. 4 out of those 5 games are Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, and
then
City.
after Liverpool, it's Leicester.
And after Liverpool's Leicester, and then after Leicester's Wolves. So there's a really tough period there. Mm-hmm. If we can get through that period,
that's the Christmas break as well. They all come thick and fast.
Yeah, it's going to be a really tough period there for Tottenham. It's hopefully we can get through that. I think sometimes when we have tough periods like that, we kind of step up to the plate a lot of the time, and we relish that kind of challenge. But I think you go into that little period dreading what could possibly, if we're not going into that period on a good run of results, then I'll fear for us.
Do you feel that because of this crazy run of fixtures with the Carabao Cup and the Europa League, do you feel that we might have to just kind of lay off the Carabao Cup this year?
Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd do what Liverpool did last season. I think we've got no choice. Europa League, we have to play. We can't underestimate the teams in the Europa League because we need to get to those group stages if we want to have a serious shot of winning it. And seeing as they're one-legged ties, you can't afford to have an off game. So although maybe not played the strongest team every game in Europa League, you can't afford to take it too lightly. But EFL Cup, I think you just got to have that mentality. Like
that's where Joe Hart can get his minutes.
Exactly, Joe Hart can play. Maybe we can play for a lot of the youngsters. But obviously, I guess it depends who we draw. But I don't think we can spend too much effort on the EFL Cup this year. We just got to set our priorities, and Premier League and Europa League have got to be big priorities. And seeing as just how congested that period is, some games are just going to have to give. It's how it is.
It's not even that period that's congested. The whole season's going to be really congested.
Yeah, but that's...
Yeah, I know. That is like...
extreme. Yeah. That's mad congestion.
Yeah.
That's like London chock-a-block.
Yeah, literally. So we've mentioned that. And then Arsenal at home, December the 5th, like we mentioned. How are we feeling about Arsenal at home again with no fans or cut capacity, no singing?
Can't get any... well, it didn't work out too badly for us last time, so hopefully it'll be all right. It's a shame because I think once we get the North London derby, the full capacity crowd, it's going to be something special. But we just haven't had it yet. It's just one of those things. So it's a bit of a shame.
All right, now let's look into January. Obviously, Our first big game in January, or our only big game really in January, is Liverpool at home. Well, just before that we've got Sheffield United as well away. Liverpool at home on the 27th of January, which moves into February, which we've got Chelsea at home on the 3rd of Feb, Man City away 13th of Feb, West Ham away 20th of Feb. So there's some big games there in February. Then you move over to March, Arsenal away on the 13th of March.
Just before your potential Europa League last season, if we make it there.
Exactly. So I don't really fear for the game before the Europa League. You fear for the game after the Europa League usually.
Oh yeah, you're probably right. Well, either or, to be honest. Knowing Premier League, they'll probably move that to a Monday night. We have to play out Monday and Thursday or something. It's ridiculous because they don't give a crap. The Premier League, they just care about the TV. But I think also, if you're looking at our ending run, we got quite a kind run at the end. I know we end the season at Leicester away, but I think apart from that, we don't have many of the top six.
It would be nice for Leicester to give us a guard of honour, you know what I mean? But yeah, ending the season at Leicester away. Before that, our run in to the end is Sheffield United at home, Leeds away, Wolves at home, Villa at home, and Leicester away. But actually, when you think about it, Villa could be fighting for their lives. Wolves, good side. Leeds could be scrapping for their lives. So it's not actually that easy.
We don't know. We don't know what the situation. But I think on paper, it's not too bad. We know there's no Chelsea, United, City, Liverpool in those last few games.
Wolves and Leicester all hard games.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know how it's going to pan out for the season. We just obviously there's so much to go. It's like transfer window is 2 months to go, and stuff. So it's tough to really see what's going to be a tough fixture. But for sure the top 6 teams are always going to be up there. So it's a good thing that from United at home on the April the 10th, we don't really have another top 6 team going to the run-in.
Yeah, that's actually really good to see that the last 2 months of the season we've only got one top 4 side to play, and it's a home game as well, which you probably fancy our chances.
So if we go into April in a good position, hopefully we can have a good lot of momentum going to the end of the season. It's important, I think.
I think a lot depends on our December. If we have a good December, I think we can have a good season. I really believe that. I think have a strong start to the season, and let's see where we go.
Yeah, I think a lot depends on how we start the season. I think that this run now between September and the United game in early October is going to be a very pivotal run. There could be a lot deciding because there's EFL Cup, there's Europa League, and there's big Premier League games as well. So if we can get off to a really good start and manage the squad well, I think we could put ourselves in a good position in October for the rest of the season. I think these 9 games are really going to set a basis for how we're going to move forward, I think.
And when you look at it, the FA Cup final was before the end of the season. And then the Europa League final is 3 days after the end of the season.
3 days?
Yeah.
Oh, for God, what a joke. What a joke.
So when we were in the Champions League final, they made it too long, and now they're making it too short.
There'll be a game straight after the season. You're going straight
That's
into
mad,
it.
though. 3 days after the end of the season.
Give us a break. It's madness. And if the last game of the season is a big game and you can't rest players, and it's just going to be terrible. This is why squad is so important. It's now more than ever how important having a deep squad is. And I think Spurs really got to make sure the depth is right this season because it just hasn't been in the past few years.
Definitely. Well, there you have it. The fixtures have been released for next season. Let me know in the comment section below if you're excited, if you like the look of the fixture list. And as always, come on you Spurs.